Welcome to Fexorg Fluency. If you are here to improve your English listening skills, you are in the right place. For the next 20 minutes, you are going to listen to simple, clear, and natural English. You do not need to understand every single word. You do not need to translate every sentence in your head. Just listen, relax, and let the English slowly become familiar to you. You can listen while you are relaxing at home, walking, studying, or even before going to sleep. The most important thing is to listen regularly, because the more English you hear, the more comfortable English will feel. In today's listening practice, you will hear a simple story about everyday life. The language will be clear and easy to follow. Just keep listening. You may understand it the next time. And remember, learning English is not about understanding everything perfectly from the beginning. It is about listening again and again, little by little, day by day. So take a deep breath. Put on your headphones if you have them. Get comfortable. And let's begin our 20-minute English listening practice. Now let's begin with a simple story. This is a story about an ordinary morning. The story is simple, but listen carefully. Try to understand the meaning without translating every word. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. The sun is shining through the window. Emma slowly opens her eyes. She feels a little tired. She had a busy day yesterday, so she wants to sleep a little longer. But then she looks at the clock. She knows that it is time to get up. Emma sits on the edge of the bed. She takes a deep breath. Then she stands up and opens the curtains. The room becomes brighter. Outside, she can see people walking on the street. A man is walking his dog. A woman is riding a bicycle. And a bus is slowly moving down the road. Emma smiles. She likes quiet mornings. She walks to the bathroom and washes her face with cold water. The cold water helps her feel more awake. Then she brushes her teeth and looks at herself in the mirror. "Good morning," she says to herself. She smiles. Sometimes a simple smile can make a big difference. After getting ready, Emma walks into the kitchen. She is hungry. She opens the refrigerator and looks inside. There are some eggs, vegetables, fruit, and a bottle of milk. She decides to make a simple breakfast. First, she takes 2 eggs. Then she cuts a tomato. She puts a pan on the stove and turns on the heat. While she is waiting for the pan to become hot, she makes a cup of coffee. The smell of coffee fills the kitchen. Emma takes a deep breath. Now she feels much better. She cooks the eggs and puts them on a plate. Then she sits at the table. Her breakfast is simple, but she enjoys it. She eats slowly. She drinks her coffee. And she looks out of the window. She does not look at her phone. Some are going to work. Some are taking their children to school. And others are going to shops and markets. Emma walks slowly. She enjoys looking at inside the window. She can see beautiful notebooks, pens, and books. Emma likes books and stationery, so she stops for a moment. She looks at the things in the window. There is a blue notebook with a simple design. There is a large dictionary. And there are several colorful pens. Emma thinks about going inside. But she looks at the time. She does not want to be late. So she decides to visit the shop later. She continues walking. A few minutes later, She arrives at her workplace. The building is large and modern. There are many people entering the building. Emma walks through the main entrance. She takes the elevator to the third floor. When the elevator doors open, she walks toward her office. She puts her bag on her desk. Then she takes out her notebook and prepares for the day. Before starting work, Emma takes a moment to look at her schedule. She has several things to do. She needs to answer some emails. She has a meeting in the afternoon. And she has an important project to finish. It is going to be a busy day. But Emma does not feel worried. She likes to take things one step at a time. First, she opens her computer. Then she checks her emails. Some emails are important. Others are simple messages that do not need an immediate reply. Emma reads them carefully. She answers the important ones first. Then she moves on to the next task. The morning passes quickly. Before she realizes it, it is already lunchtime. Emma closes her computer and stands up. She is ready to take a break. She leaves her desk and walks outside the building. There is a small cafe near her workplace. She often goes there during her lunch break. The cafe is not too crowded today. Emma finds a quiet table near the window and sits down. She orders a simple meal. While she waits, she looks outside. The street is much busier now than it was in the morning. Cars are moving in both directions. People are walking quickly. Some are carrying shopping bags. Others are looking at their phones as they walk. After a few minutes, Emma's meal arrives. She eats slowly and enjoys her break. She knows that taking a short break can help her feel more focused. After lunch, she returns to the office. The afternoon is busier than the morning. Emma has a meeting. She listens carefully and takes notes. There are many things to discuss. Some problems need to be solved. Some decisions need to be made. The meeting takes almost an hour. When it finishes, Emma returns to her desk. She still has one important project to complete. At first, the work seems difficult. There are many details to check. Emma feels a little tired. But instead of worrying about everything at once, she divides the work into smaller parts. First, she checks the information. Then she organizes her notes. After that, she begins working on the most important part of the project. Slowly, everything becomes easier. One small step leads to another. After some time, Emma looks at her work. She realizes that she has made good progress. The project is almost finished. She feels happy because she did not give up when the work seemed difficult. By the end of the afternoon, Emma completes the most important tasks on her list. She closes her computer and looks at the time. It is almost 6 o'clock. The workday is over. Emma puts her things into her bag. She checks her desk one last time. Then she leaves the office. Outside, the evening is beginning. The sky has changed color. The streets are still busy, but the atmosphere feels different. People are returning home after a long day. Emma begins walking home. This time, she does not walk quickly. She is tired, but she feels good. She thinks about her day. It started with a quiet morning. Then she walked to work. She completed her tasks. She had a busy afternoon. And now she is going home. Sometimes an ordinary day can be a good day. Nothing special has to happen. A day can be meaningful simply because we take care of the things we need to do. Emma continues walking. As she passes the small shop she saw in the morning, she remembers the notebook in the window. This time, she has enough time to stop. She walks inside. The shop is quiet and warm. There are books and notebooks everywhere. Emma looks around slowly. After a few minutes, she chooses a simple notebook. She pays for it and leaves the shop. Then she continues her journey home. By the time she arrives, the sun is beginning to disappear. Emma opens the door and walks inside. Her long day is almost over. And now she is ready to relax. She puts her bag on a chair and takes off her shoes. The house is quiet. After spending the whole day outside, she enjoys the peaceful feeling of being at home. She walks into the kitchen and drinks a glass of water. Then she changes into comfortable clothes. She feels tired, but it is a good kind of tired. She has completed many things today. Emma looks at the new notebook she bought. She opens the first page. The pages are completely empty. For a moment, she thinks about what she should write. Then she decides to write about her day. She writes about the quiet morning. She writes about walking to work. She writes about the busy afternoon. And she writes about the small shop she visited on her way home. The day was not extraordinary. There was no big adventure. Nothing surprising happened. But it was still a good day. Sometimes, we spend too much time waiting for something special to happen. We think we will be happy when we get a better job, when we have more money, when we travel to a new place, or when something exciting happens in our lives. But happiness can also be found in small moments. A quiet morning, a warm cup of coffee, a walk outside, a good meal, a finished task, a peaceful evening. These simple moments may seem small, but they are part of our lives. And when we learn to appreciate them, ordinary days can become special. Emma closes her notebook. She prepares a simple dinner. After dinner, she cleans the kitchen and washes the dishes. Then she sits on the sofa and relaxes for a while. She does not think about tomorrow yet. For now, she simply enjoys the evening. After some time, she gets ready for bed. Before sleeping, she looks at the new notebook once again. She is happy that she bought it. Tomorrow, she will begin a new page. And tomorrow will bring another ordinary day. Another morning. Another journey. Another opportunity to learn, work, grow, and enjoy the little things around her. Emma turns off the light. The room becomes quiet. She closes her eyes. And slowly, she falls asleep. And that is the end of today's listening practice. You listened to a simple story about an ordinary day. But remember, even a simple story can teach us something important. Life does not always need to be exciting to be meaningful. We do not need to make huge changes every day. Sometimes progress comes from small steps. One task at a time. One new word at a time. One listening practice at a time. So if you did not understand every word in this lesson, don't worry. That is completely normal. Listen to the story again. The second time, you may understand more. The third time, you may notice words and phrases that you missed before. This is how your English improves. little by little, day by day. The most important thing is to keep listening. Thank you so much for spending these 20 minutes with us at Fexorg Fluency. If you enjoyed this English listening practice, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more simple and relaxing English lessons. Keep listening. Keep learning. And remember, every minute you spend with English brings you one step closer to speaking and understanding English more naturally. See you in the next lesson. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep improving your English.